Hi again, this is the second part of second of two clips where we talk about creating autism-friendly environments. This part is the second part, which looks at how you develop an environmental plan. If you haven't seen the first part, please have a look at that first. Before you start looking at the developing an environmental plan, you need to have completed the checklist for autism-friendly environments. In this slide, you can see an example of what sort of questions there would be in the checklist. You would have scored it, and you would have developed answers and given yes or no readings and got an overall friendly score. The next thing you would want to do is look at solutions that need specific but not general to each area. Changing the environment can be difficult, and for autistic people that in itself can be disruptive. We have to think about creating an enabling and friendly environment. We have to consider that disruptions may be minimal. We have to think about the challenges that we face, such as time and money to complete these changes. We also have to think about how there may be clashes between people who've got different sensory challenges, such as people that may like light or noise and others that don't. Best practice would say that we don't want to do any harm or enable people to access services because of their environment. So just have a think about that when you're looking through and creating your solutions. In our service in the South West Yorkshire Trust, we did a pilot and we looked at completing a number of checklists for autism-friendly environments in a number of clinic environments. These environments included rooms in a variety of settings, some owned by our trusts and some not. The process we found was an excellent opportunity to reflect on both our practice and to see if we could make some changes. Some common themes were identified, and none of these were costly. There was no building work, for example, and we were able to put these solutions and suggestions into an environmental plan that was created. Well, after we'd completed our pilot, it identified some simple ways that we would change. We looked at our autism awareness. We looked at alternative lighting and dimmer lamps. We considered the smell in some of the rooms, whether we'd been eating in those rooms or beforehand and opening windows, for example. We replaced some of our clocks to non-ticking clocks. We adjusted our signage to make it more clear of where people needed to get to and what each room was about. We looked at how we could adjust temperature within the rooms and talked about it with the people that we saw, and identified in quieter spaces throughout our clinic environments. Downloadable on our website is a number of different documents that you can use, guidance, but also there's templates for the environmental plan, which, as you can see here, we filled in to be able to do this. You can use this, or you can use your own environmental plan to start thinking about some changes you want to make. The checklist resources are available as free downloads. The checklist has been endorsed by NICE, the National Institute of Health and Care Excellence, in 2016, and again endorsed by the National Autistic Society in November 2017. It's available at the following website. Please have a look. Thanks for taking the time to look at this work. I'm very passionate about it, as you can imagine, and it's just about making some simple changes that can make a big difference to autistic people, and many other groups as well would also benefit from the changes that you make. It's about making things accessible and having equity in all sorts of different areas, in healthcare, social care, different environments really. Making an environmental plan is quite easy to do if you've got the time to do it, and there's supporting documents to be able to help you, guidance for the checklist, guidance for the environmental plan, and anything you can do, any small changes that you can make is going to make a big difference. So please have a go, and good luck. Thanks.